Hey guys, and welcome to the FIFA 23 Manchester City Chrome, and this is going to be a fun 2 to 3 season Chrome to kick off FIFA 23. I'm going to keep it somewhere realistic with players we'll bring in and players we'll sell. And yeah, let's look through the squad. Obviously, we brought in the likes of Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez, and the likes of Foden, Grealish, Bernardo Silva. Some great players in this team. Obviously, we brought in Calvin Phillips. There's going to be a good backup. Obviously, we need a backup right back. That's a position we need. We've got Kabore out on loan, who we could bring back. We could also sign a backup right back if we don't want to give Kabore a chance, and sell him maybe. Also, you have Akanji. Might see if we need to give him a new contract if he plays well enough. Got Ake, who will play in left back for us at the moment, and Sergio Gomez will be our backup right back. So you'll have the likes of Joao Cancelo. Obviously, have Ortega and Edison as our goalkeeper. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the first game of this Chrome, which was the FA Community Shield against Liverpool. And here we are, the FA Community Shield up against Liverpool, the first game of FIFA 23. I'm actually going to play other than the one at the very start, you know, the training game. Obviously going to play an ultimate for a proper challenge. So let's get into this one. So that's the team we're going to go with on the right, our main team. That's the team Liverpool are going to go with. Let's see if we can beat them and win the FA Community Shield. Out of Silva now. Over to De Bruyne, into the box, towards Foden, and it wasn't the greatest shot. Right now, talking a good cross, De Bruyne towards Bernardo Silva. It's a good header, but it's saved. And speaking of a poor pass, Rodri there. It's unlike him. Now Salah's in here. Can we get this clear? Somehow we don't. And they sweat it across, and they somehow go 1-0 up here. I don't know how Diaz didn't get to the ball. Darwin Núñez gets the score open, and he's going to run all the way over to Jurgen Klopp. I've decided to keep Pep Guardiola as a manager, not correct my own manager for this Chrome mode. But it's not the greatest start. We've dominated this game, truth be told. As you can see, I don't get how we don't get the ball there. Salah, good job there with the port though. It's a good job of him getting past the port for Liverpool, but he sweats it across to Darwin Núñez, and it's an easy tap in for him. So I can Salah, Darwin Núñez now. Kyle Walker up top to Haaland. Can we get something going here? No, we can't. You have to defend one last attack here. And they go 2-0 up. What is it with the AI running all the way to Jurgen Klopp already? Why is this happening twice in a row? But we're 2-0 up here just before half time. Not a great start. I feel like Edison should have come out for that much earlier. I don't know why he just stood still for so long. Like here, he should be coming out, and he stops for some reason. But we're 2-0 down, the greatest start. Let's hopefully we can have a good second half and get back into this. Going to try and counter here. Silva now into De Bruyne. When I can get over to Haaland. Haaland, can you score please? It's saved by Alisson somehow. Morris now, that's good dribbling from him. He's now shoot Bernardo Silva. Somehow we're not got a goal in this game. Get another chance there. To Bernardo Silva, and Alisson comes out and collects the ball. Need De Bruyne to win this. He does, but he can't get it to a City player, but Bernardo Silva picks up the ball. Foden now. Foden into De Bruyne. Foden, De Bruyne, and Alisson is unbeatable. Anderson whips on the corner. Edison comes out for it. Love that. We're going to play it out here. Diaz. Set into Haaland. Haaland knows a lot of work to do here. Haaland, can he run away? Haaland holds off Thiago. Haaland, get a goal here. Haaland bags a goal. Get the ball, Haaland. Okay, we've got an opportunity here. Grealish now. We need to get this forward. Haaland. Haaland now. Haaland gonna get the shot away. No, we can't. But he forced to Rodri. Rodri on the turn, and it's saved by Alisson. Okay, I still need to get used to these corners. I haven't had a good opportunity yet from a corner. We're going to whip this one in here with Foden. That's a poor corner. And we're going to get another chance. Okay, one more chance. Need more power on it. More power. There we go. Back stick. Alisson comes out and collects, and it's going to be a 2-1 loss in the Community Shield. We played well though. It's a good showing from us. We deserved a couple of goals. Got to say, they got both their goals just before half time. We had quite a few opportunities that we probably should have scored. Obviously, not the best way to start off the season with a loss in a cup final, but it's only the Community Shield, obviously. But we're going to see Liverpool lift the shield here, and we're going to get into our first Premier League game. See Jordan Henderson, the captain, lifts the Community Shield. Let's get into our first Premier League game of the season. As you can see, first game in the Premier League season is against Nottingham Forest, sorry. And we're going to get into this game. They've got a pretty good team. Obviously going to start Dennis or 1 year up front with Jesse Lingard. They've got an interesting defence with Niakate, Bolly, Kouyaté, Tofolo and Aurier. Just get into this game up against Nottingham Forest and see if we can pick up a victory in our first Premier League game. That's something that we could have won that. This ain't great, and we're 1-0 down. Is it a 1? No, it's Dennis. Emmanuel Dennis opens the scoring for Nottingham Forest from a nothing chance, really, from a throw-in. He's just left open, edge of the box, and he fires a strike. There's no one's marking him, and it's an easy goal for him to score. And Salah now, can Haaland get in the box? He can't get in the box in time, so we're going to have to play it back here to Foden. And now Rodri, edge of the box, into Foden here. Foden, there we go, that's 1-1. It's a great worked goal. And Phil Foden gets our first Premier League goal of the season to level it here at Nottingham Forest at the City ground. Obviously the City ground not in the game yet. It should be in the game at some point, you imagine. It's a well worked goal from a counter to work it around and play the ball into the box, eventually into Foden. You see the ball into Rodri. Sees the front runner Foden, and Foden is a great finish from him. Through to Haaland, 2-1, maybe 2-1 there post strike, and it's easy save for Dean Henderson. Foden now, Joao Cancelo, dink it in towards Haaland, edge of the box. Haaland, it's a fairly easy save for Henderson to make there. Ball over the top to Haaland. Can he get to the end of it? Yes, he can. Can he dink it over? It's a good save from Henderson. Let's try another corner here. Try this tactic here. Towards Haaland again, and he can't get into that one. Bernardo Silva doesn't even attempt to win that for some reason. Good work there from Laporte. And now Mahrez on the strike. Mahrez. And Mahrez, you don't give him the room, because he's going to do that. He's going to make you pay. And Riyad Mahrez puts us 2-1 up here. Our second goal scorer, we've had Foden. We've had Mahrez in the Premier League. We've had Haaland, obviously. No Community Shield, but in terms of Premier League, the ones that count is the two wingers that get the goals for us. It's a great goal from Mahrez there. It's a great strike. And we're now ahead. Okay, Laporte, get it clear. Laporte, okay, why is he not clearing it? And go level. All because it didn't switch to Rodri. And for some reason I was pressing for Laporte to clear it here. He just wasn't doing so. Then we'll lose the ball there, and we'll go back level. Already seen a passing opportunity here, but we'll get that. Okay, I wanted that into De Bruyne. Good work from Rodri though. Speaking of De Bruyne, here he is. Haaland, shoot, score. There we go. That's how simple it is. You get it in the box, and Erling Haaland gets his first goal of the Premier League season. He does this variation of the C. A game that should have been comfortable. We have to fight for a win in the end. It's great passing to Haaland, good touch, and a powerful strike in the top right. Nothing Dean Henderson's going to do about that one. Into Grealish. Grealish, that's a great turn away from Aurier. Can we get another late on here? Into Haaland, on the volley. It's clear before he could connect with it. Now we need to defend here. Cancelo, that's poor positioning from you there, lad. Good defending there, and that should be the victory. There we go, 3-2 victory over Forest. Foden, Mahrez and Haaland on the score sheet. It's a good victory. We shouldn't have conceded 2. Not the best defensive performance, but going forward will look good. Let's get into our next game. For this game, I'm going to run the same side of it than Calvin Phillips coming out of CDM, so I want to see what he can do. Let's get into the game against Aston Villa and hope for another victory. No, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. And we're 1-0 down. Cancelo got beaten there, and no one else was covering. We're 1-0 down. Starting off, continuing the trend of us conceding first. It's not a great start. And I have to bring Edison out. But Ollie Watkins gets himself a goal. De Silva now. De Bruyne now on a striker cross goal, and it's saved by Martinez, sorry. Yeah, Foden now. Should be decent about there. Okay, that's Martinez's everyday of the week. Needed a bit more to the left. Now into Haaland, take a touch, now shoot Haaland. On the rebound, Haaland. Somehow we haven't scored. Power shot from range, why not? Foden, and it's saved by Martinez. Here we go, this is a good attack. Here you go, Carlos though. Trying to stop us now, De Bruyne. Where's that through to Bernardo Silva? That should be level. What a save. What more do I have to do? Maybe Martinez is turning into prime Manuel Neuer here. Foden now whips it in towards Haaland, and he doesn't win a header this time. Back sitting out to the port on the volley, why not? We'll show strength here from the port. Okay, should have been able to play that pass. Good challenge there from the port though. I wanted that into Foden, And next game is the Spurs, so we need a good win here to get ready for that. Haaland on the strike, and Haaland, there we go. That's Erling Braut Haaland for you. When we need him, he will show up. And we don't get the classic celebration of Haaland, we get this celebration again. Hopefully we can get more variations in the celebrations. It's a good ball to the edge of the box, back into him, and a ball power strike. And somehow Martinez saves so many great strikes, but he doesn't save this one. Gets straight at him, just above him, and he misreads it and it goes in. Let's bring on Jack Grealish, see if he can impact this game. Okay, Foden, Haaland's in here. Haaland. That's the second of the game. And there we go, there's the celebration. I don't know why I said Foden before I played the pass. I was hoping I looked towards Foden on the edge of on the right hand side. But Haaland gets the second of the game and his third of the episode. Or fourth, was it third or fourth? Can't quite remember. Actually, Calvin Phillips, I think he's got 2 assists in this game. So he's had a good game in terms of going forward. It's a good run from Haaland, gets in behind Evra Konza. It's a great finish past Martinez. De Bruyne now, and over to Foden. In towards Haaland. Haaland for the hat-trick. It's a good save from Martinez. A good clearance though. It's a poor challenge there, but we needed to make it. Bernardo Silva picked up the first yellow. Coutinho now. How far out was this? Coutinho takes a shot in the end, and it hits the post. Douglas Luiz, you're not Neymar. You're not Neymar. You are not Neymar. Nowhere to beat the high presser. Over to Foden. Come on, lads. Okay, Calvin Phillips now. Calvin Phillips, just get that clear. Okay, why is no one near? Okay, that is not where I aimed at. Okay, if that's a pen, okay, good. Through to Foden. Foden now can get himself a goal here. Foden, cross goal. It's a good save from Martinez. Kind of wasted a little bit more time there. And there we go, that's a 2-1 victory. We come from behind yet again in a game. That's twice now we've done it. We couldn't do it against Liverpool, unfortunately, but we did it against Forest. And we did it against Aston Villa. We need to just be better defensively in the early parts of the game, but let's continue with this episode. Yeah, this is going to be the final game of the episode, and we're going to play this game against Spurs. And as you can see, they've got a very good team. Got Kane, Son, Perisic on the left. Got Ben Davies at centre back with Longley and Romero. Let's get into this one, hope for another victory. in this episode. Bentancur, that ain't a foul, ref. I mean, it is, but it ain't. And that was the advantage went, ref. I'm putting a player on the line with this one because it's Heung-min Son. Ivan Perisic, shoot it, and Rodri gets it clear off the line. And fired straight at Ederson there, and Ederson collects it in the end. It's good goalkeeping. Let's try to get a goal here though. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne from range. It's a good save from Lloris. Gonna try something here. We're gonna try this corner towards Haaland. He wins a header, and Haaland gets us a goal. 13 minutes in, we finally score from a corner. Erling Braut Haaland gets another goal this episode and continues his goal scoring form. He's just unreal in this game, honestly. I just knew he would be insane in the scrum, and that's why I wanted to do the scrum mode. To use Haaland. I'm a Man City fan in real life, so it's obviously fun to do a Man City scrum mode. It's a good win from Haaland in the air, and he finally puts one in the back of the net. He rises above Matt Doherty. It's Højbjerg actually, sorry, in the end. And gets a goal. Kyle Walker tried to just read what Harry Kane was going to do there, but hopefully we get the ball away from him here. No, we don't, but force a Heung-min Son, and now we get the ball away. The overlapping run here, or the overlapping ball, sorry. And now Foden cuts inside. It's great work from him. Now Foden fires it at goal, and it's saved by Hugo Lloris. Already scored from a corner in this one. Can we get another one? Puts in towards Haaland again. He doesn't actually get onto the header this time. Fortunately, headed back in though. Forced to De Bruyne, who shoots and it's in. A bit of a scrappy goal, but captain Kevin De Bruyne puts it past Hugo Lloris, and we get a 2-0 lead here up against Spurs. Spurs just didn't take control of that situation. Haaland here, no, De Bruyne is headed up. And it's flicked in, and then it's a good finish from De Bruyne in the end. I believe Morris is going to get an assist there. It's a good pass from him if he gets the assist. That's a good finish from De Bruyne to put us 2-0 up. At the port, okay, I've dived in there. Now Diaz, get that clear, Walker. Love that from Kyle Walker. That is not the pass I wanted, Rodri. Okay, Laporte, you should have had that, and now they're going to get another goal. When they're going to get a goal, it was actually Diaz in the end. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. Harry Kane gets him a goal in this game, and there's a poor goal to concede. We should have got it clear. As you can see here, is it Kyle Walker in the end? It's Kyle Walker. He should have got it. But the ball is played into Harry Kane, and near post, Harry Kane just blasts it past Ederson. Get anything going there, but Mahrez now. Over the top to Foden. Is he onside? He is. And what a goal. Phil Foden. Riyad Mahrez, a great pass into him. And that sort of flick ball lifted over the top from Mahrez. It's a great volley and a great run here from Foden. He stays inside there, makes a run. And the ball over the top is just laid perfectly for Foden to blast it past Hugo Lloris, who probably should save it. But we're now back with a 2-goal cushion. Let's hope we can keep it. This is dangerous territory. Heung-min Son coming out of defence there. Heung-min Son plays the ball in, and we get it clear just about. Aymeric Laporte gets it clear, but Perisic shows his tenacity there to get the ball. Oh, come on, ref. That ain't a pen. That isn't a penalty. See it again here. Let's look at instant replay, because that camera angle didn't show anything. He doesn't. Okay. It is a penalty. Okay. It's a penalty. Let's try to save it now. Harry Kane versus Ederson. And Harry Kane goes to the right and just blasts it in. Even if I dove to the right, I don't think I'll save in that penalty. Harry Kane grabs a second of the game and puts Spurs within 1 goal again. Get it into Haaland. Haaland now trying to win the ball back. Haaland does so. Here we go for another goal. It's poor play from the Spurs. Haaland just shows his strength there to win the ball back, and Foden gets his second. It's great work from Haaland though to get the ball, and he plays it into Bernardo Silva, plays it over to Foden, who just has an easy goal. It's a great high press from Haaland, as you can see here. Gets the ball there, Bernardo Silva and then Foden. And we're now back to 2 goals ahead with a 4-2 lead. Yeah, Harry Kane now. Okay, and it's played over Perisic, good save from Ederson. And it's out for a goal kick. Harry Kane now. Oh, come on. That one is a penalty. I've got that one is a pen, but see what I was trying to do there, trying to just shield Harry Kane from taking the shot and putting the challenge. But Harry Kane has another chance on the spot here to make it 4-3. Gonna go to the right and we'll save it. We deny Harry Kane from the spot. Hugo Lloris has come up here. Interesting. We get that clear. It's actually towards Hugo Lloris, and that's just a poor goal to concede. How did no one clear that? How did no one get over to that? And Perisic gets him with a 1 goal again.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end.
It's just poor from everyone else. No one gets over to Perisic, and Perisic lines it up and fires a strike. Julian Alvarez now. This is great work from him. It's great work from Julian Alvarez there. Julian Alvarez. And he gets a goal. What a game we're seeing here. 5-3. When they score, we score. Julian Alvarez did that all on his own. He might not have the pace he deserves in this game, but he has the dribbling capabilities and the finishing capabilities he has in real life. You see, it's great work to get around every defender. No one really goes with him towards the end. And Julian Alvarez gets it in and fires a strike. Does Lloris get a touch on it? Yes, he does, but he can't get it out, and it goes into the top left. Okay, we're going to stop them here, late on here. Good block, and that's full time. A 5-3 victory, sorry. I feel we didn't deserve to concede as many goals as we conceded. The penalty was fair, it was a penalty. I feel like the first goal we conceded, we shouldn't have conceded, but 5-3 victory, and that's a great way to end the episode. We are going to end the episode here. We top of the Premier League table with 3 wins from 3 games, with 10 goals scored and 6 conceded, so defensively not the greatest right now. Next episode we'll start the episode off with a game against Everton, and we'll also have Newcastle in that episode. We'll have a Champions League game in that episode. We'll kick off a Champions League campaign, so don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me for that one, which will be out tomorrow when you've seen this, hopefully. So I'm going to upload this as fast as possible due to how popular FIFA 23 is right now. And yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.